Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. As you can see, we changed a bit from the Diamond 40 NG to 747-800i. That's the reason that I was off for a while. I had to study everything about this airplane. And that's the default one with Xbox Series X. And let's start. So this time we will fly from Paris, which will be here. And it will be to Amsterdam. Start from this gate, E18, the departure, and we will fly with real world weather and traffic and players. So I use SimBrief as well to print the flight plan. I will add the PDF to the comments that you can see that later. And this will help us with the coast index, the fuel, the weights, legs, everything we need to know. And start. This is one of the airports that was handcrafted in the standard edition by Microsoft. And yeah, it looks nice. I will leave this for a second. Yeah. All right. So, first thing first, we'll go to the overhead panel. Then we will turn on the battery. And we'll switch here for the standby power to be on auto. You can turn on the lights on the overhead panel below. And then we will connect to the external panel, power, which, if we want to be realistic, we will first turn to ground and ask for the power supply.
KLM-878-878, could you please send a ground power unit? KLM-878-878, a ground power unit is on the road.
Is here. Now it's connected. Now, what we will do as well, then now we can connect to the external. Or if we were cargo, then we will turn on only one of them. And then we'll check here. The bus tie is auto. Generators are this one. Now we also will request
Takeoff ground KLM-878-878, could you please send a fuel truck? KLM-878-878, a fuel truck is on the road.
Now, what we will do, we'll turn on to ATIS. Let me check what is. I'm using AirMate. It's an amazing app. It's free of charge with airport plates and frequencies to the mobile phone. So let's see, ATIS. 127.13. 7.13. Right. Let's write down the information.
1300 Zulu. Wind 249er at 12. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, ceiling 14,100 feet broken. Temperature, 12. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree, 0.42. ILS runway 26 left, ILS runway 26 right, ILS runway 27 left, and ILS runway 27 right in use. Landing and departing runway 26 left, runway 26 right, runway 27 left, and runway 27 right. EHAM aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have Quebec. Takeoff Airport Information Quebec, 1300 Zulu. Wind 249er at 12. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, ceiling 14,000.
So the wind is 12 knots from 249, so we will take off from 26. And if I will look at the airport charts, check. So check the plates, see which runway will be the closest to us. Taxi. To 6 right. All right, let's write that down. We will want to go from 26 right and to Amsterdam. I like this approach. I would like to land on 27 ILS. All right. Oh, I didn't hear the altimeter, stupid me. Let's hear again.
Takeoff Airport Information Quebec, 1300 Zulu. Wind 249er at 12. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, ceiling 14,100 feet broken. Temperature, 12. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree, 0.42. ILS runway 26 left, ILS runway 26 right, ILS runway.
Okay, so altimeter. Sorry for that. Altimeter is here. So here we can change from hectopascal to inches.
AirHop 1659er taxi to the gate. AirHop 1659er taxi to gate Kilo 21 via taxiway Sierra Tree cross runway 08 left Tango 6 Tango Romeo Tango 4 Romeo Tango Kilo Tree Echo 5.
Change to 3042. You can see it changing here.
Taxiing to gate Kilo 21 via taxiway Sierra Tree cross runway 08 left Tango 6 Tango Romeo Tango 4 Romeo Tango Kilo Tree Echo 5 AirHop 1659er.
Also here. That's the hectopascal, so 1030. Right, very good. Now let's begin here. We're good with the power. Yes. Don't need that here. Good. All right. Now let's configure. This. The lights. All right, the next step will be to configure the FMS. So we will start with the position that here we put the airport, which is LFPG. We are at gate E18 and our heading is 355. Now here, it's a bit changed because that's the airport coordination and that's by our GPS. So we'll click here, then we'll go to route. So our origin will be Paris, so L. And we'll go to Amsterdam. That's our flight number. Takes a while to load here. Now you will notice on the top you have 1 out of 2. So then we will go to the next page as well. Here, now it's loaded, so we'll go to the next page. Actually, we will start from here, from the departure and arrival. So our departure will be runway 26 right, and we will go. It is the under it instrument departure, I think. Is here. Let me open the plates for a second. Normal. So 26 right. Be normal 5B or 5E. Now we go here, and then we'll go to the second page. This will be our first waypoint. So I don't remember if I asked the full. Yeah, the fuel truck is here. Wait, good. So wait for the fuel to balance some weight, because as you can see now, it's a bit different. The problem with the default 747 is that if we use the fuel pumps and from the central and from the stabilize on the back, usually what happens, it goes from here to here when the center goes lower, and then from the center it goes to the other engines, and also it will go from the reserves to the main ones when it gets lower. And it's not happening with the default one. So what we need to do technically is to balance the weight of the fuel before. So by SimBrief, the block fuel that we need to take will be around 42,415. So I will not use those tanks because it's kind of pointless, because then just the engines are dying on us. And I will just use the 4 tanks. Right now you can see that the block fuel is supposed to be, let's see, here. That's the fuel we should take. So this is supposed to be 42,415. I can do balance it to around 10 each. This, let's say, on 12 or something. 12%. Oh wait, it needs to be, yeah, that makes more sense. And we're 49, so let's bring this to 33 as well. 6. 43 by 27. 42,451. Good. That's exactly what we want. Then now we need to set up the weight. So the total takeoff weight is supposed to be 602,755. Now let's check the payload. Payload is supposed to be 77, and now it's 76. So 16.7. I think we can go to 17%. The 78. Try to make 100. $100. 77. One. Oh, it will. say 8,550. Yeah, so we're good. Okay, so we're 77, which is good with the weight. Fuel is good. Takeoff. Yeah, it's just a little bit off because SimBrief is not that accurate. We're good with that. Now we can do, that's the power supply. Let's continue programming. So the first waypoint will be normal. Then we go to the airway UN874. So it will lead us to Vekin. So let's just, usually you need to write here the airway. So you should write, let me show you how it goes. UN874. Then here the waypoint that you will exit this airway, which will be Vekin. So then it's not working, as you can see. So I find a workaround, which do. Of course, it's not working now. Click on execute. Hopefully, this here. So we can just write here. Then it will automatically fill it here because it's not UN. The flight simulator take it as N874. So it's better to click here the waypoint. In real life, it will technically put here direct, and then you will go directly from here to there in the default aircraft. That's how it works. Then you do Duto. So go from UN873. And we go to 30. Now when it asks you the coordinate, you just go to the flight plan of SimBrief, and then you see you have the breakdown, the waypoints, this 30, 50, 54, 50, 50. This one. And the next one will be the Newt. And after that, we will go to the star. So, departure, arrivals. We would like to do it just for the simulator purposes, that it will be ILS 27, the Newt 3 Alpha, and the transition will be River. And we'll go to most of the times you will have here active. You click on that and then you will execute. Now to check it, what you can do, you can go here to plan. Then you will just go, let's say, to around 40. 40 is good, even, yeah, 40 is good. Then, oops. And you go here to legs, and then you will have here the button step. So now it's here. You can open your plates on the app or whatever you use, and then you can just follow up. You can see now that nothing is working. Doesn't have the altitude here, which I will explain in a second why. But it has the speed, so let's fix that first before going here. go to the main screen, then the position we did, ident we did, now here. Let's check the weights. 0 fuel weight. Let's see if it matches. 0 fuel weight is 562,340. The fuel 42415. And the takeoff weight is supposed to be 602. So the 0 fuel weight, good, 562.3. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Now the reserves we have, let's go calculation of the fuel. We have the trip fuel is 14,912, so we have 5028. That's the count 15 minutes. We have to the alternate airport, so it's 10,518, and we have another 8,757. And we need to add to this 1,200 extra, so we have 25,500 pounds of fuel. So we'll write 25.5 reserves, which will be the cruising altitude 4340, and our cost index will be 175. Now, if we go to legs, you will see the flight level here, which is all right. Now we can go with the steps. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We will need to go to this. That's all right. Which honestly, 340, I think it's a bit high, but we will see how it goes. Then River 8,500 into, which is good. And then here, as you can see, it doesn't let us to choose the altitude as well, and that's one of the annoying thing of the default aircraft, that if we want to change it we cannot, and therefore we cannot use the VNAV when we descend. So we can only use it up to 8,500 feet, which will be at River, which River will be our it will be our transition waypoint. So you can see here, go from the Nut River, then from here we will be assigned the approach. We will go like that, and then we will land on 27. Yeah, good. Now let's go to the next one, thrust limits. So this will technically, when we take off, then it will set the thrust. When we click on this button, on the toggle, when we stabilize and we take off, so then it will reach automatically in the takeoff or to -10 or -20%, and this will be the climb speed as well. So if it's climb 1 or climb 2, and here you will see it will change it also here. So to -10 also for the climb. Takeoff, we're not that heavy, so we'll put 10 degrees of flaps. Something that I would like to mention, when you click at the V speeds now, you will see that they're not very correct. If we will the flaps down, and you will see when they will reach 10, nice. So then if we click here again, the speeds will change. So unfortunately you will need to do this, then to raise the flaps. Then it will be alright. Thrust limits, then we go back here, takeoff, 10% we did. And the approach, technically we can do that in the air, but we will do 25 degrees at 43. We will add like 5 knots for wind, so 5, 8, oops. Good. So don't forget to change this back. So we're good here. We can do for now. And ask for
De Gaulle ground KLM 878-878, could you please send the baggage?
KLM 878-878 baggage is on the way.
and
De Gaulle ground
Catering
KLM
service.
878-878, could you please send the catering truck?
KLM 878-878, the catering truck is on the road.
from here.
De
And
Gaulle
the
ground
jetway
KLM
connection.
878-878, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
KLM 878-878, the jetway is going to be connected.
It's supposed to open the door. Yeah, nice. Baggage is coming here. Catering will enter from here. Nice. Right. Let's go back in. What we have here. Everything is right. Logo on. Now, what we will need to do, we'll go again to the takeoff. Put the V2, which is 152 here. Usually I will turn both of them on, but because the VNAV is not, let's see if it will work, legs. No, because that's not the flight level that we climb directly. It will not be by steps. So I will click just on LNAV. This will be the speed. We will arm that, flight director on, heading of the runway. Let's see what it will be. Right, is 264. We will change the bank angle. That's the bank angle that we turn, and 264. Heading hold. Ah no, we need LNAV, sorry. Then we will see in a second what will be the altitude here. Very good. All right, now we can continue. Let's ask for our what's happening outside. Everything is done. Baggage service does end, so back to clearance.
De Gaulle ground
IFR.
KLM 878-878, ready to copy IFR clearance to Schiphol.
KLM 878-878 is cleared to Schiphol Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 right climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.7 squawk 5417.
KLM KLM878878 cleared to skip Hall Airport as filed.
5,000.
Takeoff runway 26 right climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure on 125.7 squawk 5417.
KLM 878878 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.78 when ready to taxi. Good day.
So be the same frequency to contact when we taxi. 12178 when we're ready to taxi. 5,000. Swap is 54. Oh, it's already set. Yeah, we were too late with this. It's supposed to be technically here. Then. And now, kind of good to go. Request is in. Request.
To Gaulle ground KLM878878, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Good. Back to clearance.
To Gaulle ground KLM878878 with Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
KLM 878878 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 right using taxiway Papa 2 Tango Echo 2 Romeo Romeo 1. Contact tower on 119.25 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 right using taxiway Papa 2 Tango Echo 2 Romeo Romeo 1 KLM878878.
And 11925. You need to contact tower when ready. And let's see where we need to go. Alright, so let's start with the pushback.
To Gaulle ground KLM878878 requesting pushback.
KLM 878878 pushback request accepted.
We need technically also to ask for them to disconnect the external power and start the APU on. Wait that this will be on as well. Power. Good. Available. Good. We will do that. APU bleed is on. Now parking brake. We need to release it, but then
To Gaulle ground KLM878878 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
KLM 878878, your request has been transmitted to the operator. To Gulf Ground Mon Chili 702, request taxi to the gate. Mon Chili 702, taxi to gate Kilo 76 via taxiway Sierra Sierra Tree Cross runway 08 left Tango 6 Tango Romeo Tango 4 Romeo Tango Kilo 4 Echo 6.
To Gaulle ground KLM878878 requesting the end of pushback.
KLM 878878, request to end pushback received.
parking brake on. We will cross-feed fuel
Taxi to gate
pumps.
Kilo 76 via taxiway Sierra Sierra Tree Cross runway 08 left Tango 6 Tango Romeo Tango 4
Window.
Romeo Tango Kilo 4 Echo 6
and
Lon Chile
shoreline
702.
both, and we will start both of these and on lights. Good, both nav taxi lights on, and also supposed to go here. Good. We can switch now. This is very limited. Usually, yeah, we have so many other details to see, so I'm just not going. Just waiting for us to start our engines. And yeah. We'll wait that they will stabilize. Couldn't wait, so he just went through. That's why it's better to fly on VATSIM, but unfortunately we cannot do that on the Xbox with engine 2 and 1. Got to do this. About that. Here. Everything looks good. Now generators are on, auto. And we'll wait here that the hydraulic pumps. Right. Good. So APU generator off. On crossfeed. Let's go to auto. That's the anti-ice. And the overhead panel. Here we are good. We're ready to taxi then. Parking brake. Oops. 10. Now the ground speed is supposed to be up to 20 knots, 22. When you turn, keep in mind that it's supposed to be between 10 to 15, and you turn like a bus. You see, first you cross the turn and then you turn. Back there.
Lon Chile 702, hold position, caution the Boeing B-748 on the taxiway.
You see our ground speed is
Launch
over
Chili
here, below
702,
30.
continue taxi. Roger, Launch Chili 702. Launch Chili 702, hold position, caution the Boeing B-748 on the taxiway. Launch Chili 702, continue taxi.
See, extra. Good.
Roger, Launch Chili 702.
Oh, we'll do this when we will work.
Takeoff ground Air France 126 tree taxi to the gate. Air France 126 tree taxi to gate Lima 71 using taxiway Kilo Tree cross runway 09 right Delta 6 Delta Bravo Delta 9 Alpha November Alpha 2 November Foxtrot November Tree Foxtrot Romeo Tango Lima 7 Echo 8. Taxiing to gate Lima 71 using taxiway Kilo Tree cross runway 09 right Delta 6 Delta Bravo Delta 9 Alpha November Alpha 2 November Foxtrot November Tree Foxtrot Romeo Tango Lima 7 Echo 8 Air France 126 tree.
Parking brakes on, and we can change to tower. I got it wrong. Request takeoff clearance.
To all tower KLM 878 ready for departure runway 26 right IFR to Schiphol.
KLM 878 altimeter tree 0.42 and 259 are at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right KLM 878.
Lights, everything here is on. Yeah. Good, let's check. Yep, if we're clear, we're clear. So release parking brakes. Let's go for it. auto throttle. It is alive. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up.
KLM 878
And on
contact
the
Paris Center on
autopilot.
125.7. Good day.
For some reason it didn't work. Why the auto throttle is not working, I don't know.
KLM 878, did you hear my last transmission?
The flaps 5.
Going to
Yes.
125.7 KLM 878.878.
Frequency.
Paris Center KLM 878.878 is passing 3,400 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
KLM 878 Paris Center altimeter tree 0.42, continue to PG 264 as planned. Alpine 3920, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet. Air France 1077, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet. KLM 878 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Emirates 74 traffic is 2 o'clock 2 miles at 12,500 feet generic. Report them in sight. Alpine 3868 traffic is 9 o'clock 2 miles at 9,400 feet generic. Report them in sight. Alpine 3868 climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Emirates 74 traffic in
1,000.
sight. Air France 1077 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 14,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Alpine 3920, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet. Air France 1077, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet KLM 878.878.
Air France 1077, contact Paris Center on 118.05. Good day. Emirates 74 traffic alert. 10 o'clock less than 1 mile, 14,500 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Climb and maintain
12,000
15,000
flight
feet.
level.
Alpine tree 868.
Emirates 74 have the traffic. Alpine 3920, contact Paris Center on 118.05. Good day. Alpine 3868 traffic alert. 5 o'clock less than 1 mile, 11,500 feet generic. Report them in sight. Alpine 3868, contact Paris Center on 118.05. Good day. Alpine tree 868.
$10,000. We can take the landing. It's good. Let's check our assumption. Good. Everything looks good.
KLM 878 climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Air France 1077, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet KLM 878878.
Going to 118.05 Emirates.
Above
74.
10,000, we can go to 311. It's gonna go up.
Air France 1077, please expedite your climb 14,000 feet. Paris Center Alpine Tree 920, 14,000 feet. Alpine 3920 Paris Center altimeter tree 0.39 continue as planned.
Turn off the microphone and the table will go to losing altitude.
Air France 1077 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 14,000 feet generic. Report them in
When
sight.
they are the same, what I
Air
like
France
to do,
1077, you are 800 feet above your
cut
assigned
this
altitude.
off the
Descend
crossfit.
and maintain 14,000 feet altimeter
Now
tree
it should be the same.
0.39. KLM 878
We'll see.
878 traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at 11,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Alpine 3920, you are 900 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 14,000 feet altimeter tree 0.39.
KLM 878878 have the traffic.
Alpine 37906 traffic is 6 o'clock 2 miles at 14,600 feet Boeing D748. Report them in sight.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Air France 1077. Alpine Tree 7906 traffic in sight.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet Alpine Tree 920. Ryanair 8852 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 70 generic. Report them in sight. Air Portugal 759er traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 60 generic. Report them in sight.
Paris Center KLM 878878. Request flight level 250.
KLM 878878 climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250 KLM 878878.
Air Portugal 759er have the generic in sight.
Paris Center KLM 878878. Request flight level 320.
KLM 878878 climb and maintain flight level 250. Expect flight level 320.
Ryanair 8852 have the generic in sight.
Alpine 37906 contact Paris Center on 118.05. Good day.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. Expect flight level 320 KLM 878878.
Air France 1077, please expedite your descent 14,000 feet.
Going to 118.05, Alpine Tree 7906.
Paris Center KLM 878878. Request flight level 340.
KLM 878-878, climb and maintain flight level 250, expect flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, expect flight level 340 KLM 878-878.
Air France 1077, please expedite your descent 14,000 feet. IFR 543, contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day. .475 for ICR 543. KLM 878-878, contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day.
Paris Center KLM 878-878, I didn't copy that, say again please.
KLM 878-878, contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day.
Going to 126.475 KLM 878-878. Paris Center KLM 878-878 is passing flight level 245, climbing flight level 250.
KLM 878-878 Paris Center, continue to normal as planned. Air Portugal 537, contact Paris Center on 118.05. Good day. KLM 878-878, climb and maintain flight level 340. Going to 118.05 Air Portugal 537.
Climb and maintain flight level 340 KLM 878-878.
125.0. Good day. Airground 2902. KLM 878, please expedite your climb flight level 340. Transavia 5684, contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day. KLM 878, contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
125.0 KLM 878 Brussels Center KLM 878 flight level 340.
KLM 878 Brussels Center, continue to Verdi as planned.
Brussels Center Transavia 5684 is passing flight level 280, descending 10,000 feet.
Transavia 5684 Brussels Center, continue as planned. flight level 230.
Descend and maintain flight level 230 KLM 878878.
Transavia 5684, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
Going to 119.175 Transavia 5684.
KLM 878878, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day. KLM 878878, please acknowledge. KLM 878878, did you hear my last transmission?
119.175 for KLM 878878. Amsterdam Center KLM 878878 is passing flight level 260, descending flight level 230.
KLM 878878 Amsterdam Center, continue to Yenzo as planned. KLM 878878 descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet KLM 878878.
Transavia 5684, you are 40 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 18 right approach via river transition. Cleared to river. KLM 878878, you are 49 miles southwest. Maintain Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 18 right approach via river transition. Cleared to river.
Please stand by KLM 878-878.
KLM 878-878, roger. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 18 right approach via river transition. Cleared to river. Transavia 5684. Transavia 5684, contact Schiphol approach on 121.205. Good day.
KLM 878-878 would like ILS runway 27 approach river transition.
KLM 878-878, you are 44 miles southwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via river transition. Circle to land runway 18 right. Cleared to river. Going to 121.205 Transavia 5684.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via river transition. Circle to land runway 18 right. Cleared to river. KLM 878-878.
KLM 878-878, descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. KLM 878-878.
KLM 878-878, contact Schiphol approach on 121.205. Good day.
Going to 121.205 KLM 878-878. Schiphol approach. KLM 878-878 is at 10,900 feet, descending 7,000 feet.
KLM 878-878, Schiphol approach, altimeter 30.18, continue to Sierra Papa Lima as planned. Transavia 5684, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Transavia 5684. Transavia 5684, you are 13 miles north of Schiphol. Contact Schiphol Tower on 135.111 inbound on the approach. Tower on 135.11 Transavia 5684. Schiphol approach at EHAM 913 is at 9,900 feet, descending 2,000 feet. Etihad 913 Schiphol approach altimeter tree 0.15, continue as planned. KLM 878-878, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. KLM 878-878.
KLM 878-878, you are 12 miles east of Schiphol. Contact Schiphol Tower on 135.111 inbound.
Tower on 135.11 KLM 878-878. Skip Hall Ground, KLM 878-878, request taxi to the gate.
KLM 878-878, taxi to gate uniform 28 via taxiway November 3 Alpha 14 Alpha 16 Bravo Charlie.
Taxiing to gate uniform 28 using taxiway Bravo Charlie, KLM 878-878.
Alright, so we landed. Hope that the wing, yeah, we're going through. Yeah, and it was a little bit of a rough landing, one of my first landing with this airplane. But all is good. We just taxi to the gate. Turn the APU off, on, sorry. Alright, so thank you very much for joining today. From now on it will be kind of a straightforward turn off the engine, and we'll just normal procedures. Good evening.
Skip Hall ground KLM 878-878, could you please send a ramp?
KLM 878-878, a ramp is on its way.
Skip Hall ground KLM 878-878, could you please send the baggage?
KLM 878-878 baggage is on the way.
Skip Hall ground KLM 878-878, could you please send the catering truck?
KLM 878-878, the catering truck is on the road.